Hi everyone, welcome back to a new studio vlog here on Sarah Lynn Studios. We have quite a few exciting announcements. One, my washi tape came, a huge delivery of 1,100 rolls. To be exact, there's 11 different designs, so there's a lot to see here. I'm excited to finally open these. I have had them for a couple days and I just didn't feel like filming, so I've been making myself wait as well. I've been working on a small jewelry collection with the bow charms that I have. So I have a different design of necklaces, some earrings, and I think I'm gonna have a charm bracelet as well. I'm trying to point to my wrist and I'm like, just kidding, you can't see it on this filming angle. Also, while we're talking about jewelry, that one bracelet that I was planning to resize in the last vlog, I got some strings so I can fix that and make it fit better. It's not on right now, obviously. So what else has been going on? We have a small kitty update with Phoenix and a small health update with me. And yeah, pretty much everything else is just what's going on post shop launch, which I am so thankful that I got quite a decent amount of orders in my first week and a half, and it really kept me busy. But I have a few days of a break now because I haven't really promoted my shop anywhere. I haven't had any new items get put in, so it's been nice to just kind of sit back and relax because, knock on wood, I don't want to jinx myself. I truly believe that at some point I'm going to have a viral spell, whether it be 100 orders in a day or 1,000 orders in a day. It's gonna happen. I personally don't think that I was ready for that yet, so I'm glad that right off the bat it wasn't wild. It gave me some time to really learn how to just do everything that was needed. I learned so much. I never had printed a shipping label before. I never had like weighed a package before I took it to the post office. I know that sounds really simple, but there's just so many things that I had in my mind that I was gonna mess up, and everything's fine. So, I mean, I did sell years ago on Etsy, but I would take all my packages to the post office. I would make them type in the address for me, you know, print out the label, weigh it, and charge me there. So now I can do all that ahead of time, which is so convenient. I'm still a little iffy with international orders, so I have just been filling out the paper for the customs form and then taking it in. But I've only gotten a couple international orders so far, and like, it's not a big deal. It's just, yeah. Oh my gosh, my arm is getting tired. It's only been 3 minutes and 45 seconds and it's like the camera feels like a weight. That is my sign to lift more. I know a lot of you like to see packaging footage. I didn't film any except for what I shared on TikTok, because I'm in a TikTok program, which I don't even know what's up with this. Supposedly they're going to promote my TikToks more, but it already is not off to the greatest start because it claims that only 2 of the 7 videos that I submitted were actually within the criteria, so I have no idea what's going on. And ironically, the most viewed TikToks that I thought got pushed out by TikTok actually got those views organically because those weren't even the ones that were accepted. So I did that on my own? I don't know. I am currently packing a $100 order, and I did already film this on my phone, so I'm not gonna double film. I refuse to do that, okay? I gathered all the mini bow stickers and the mini dinos. Then from that box down there, I grabbed this pastel pink bow. I've had this phone tripod for a while. I just started using it because I got accepted into the TikTok 1 Minute Plus program, so I'm going to be posting this order on TikTok. So please go follow me on there if you want to, if that's your thing. I think I've grabbed everything from in here that I need: the thank you card, the plastic bags, the backing cards, and all the stickers. Also, here's a better look at the ring light tripod that I have for my iPhone. And I am gonna get a new iPhone soon. I have the iPhone 8 Plus right now, which is very outdated, but it still works, so that's fine. That turns it on. It's so bright on here now. You can dim the light, you can change the temperature of the light, and then of course make it brighter. So it has warm, cool, neutral. It is kind of flimsy, but you know, phones don't really weigh that much, so that's probably okay. You just gotta be really careful. This part, I don't know what happened. I was spinning it, and this part where the ring light attaches, there was a little piece in this hole that fell out. I kept it, but I don't know if I broke it or what. I feel like it'll do the job. I don't know if I can truly recommend it, but I don't know that there's really better options either. Move on to these beautiful bow necklaces. At first, I was going to wait until a future shop launch to list these, so that's why I haven't designed specific jewelry backing cards quite yet. But we love a DIY. And the enamel pin backing cards were happy to volunteer to get cut up so the bows could thrive. It looks pretty good. Moving on, I threw in a thank you card, then wrapped everything with tissue paper. Can't forget to seal it with a heart. The necklaces got their own little package, and now all that's left to do is place everything inside the hot pink bubble mailer, seal it up, check the weight on the postal scale, and print off the shipping label. Now it's all ready to head off to the post office. I have everything ready for this order. I just have to wrap everything up and then print the shipping label and take it to the post office. Here are 8 orders that need to get shipped out. Thank you so much, everyone. This is a collective thank you. I did not film me putting these together because I just kind of wanted to do it in peace and enjoy it, but I will be filming more in the future. I just, you know, kind of just want to, like I said, take it all in and enjoy it. I haven't been vlogging lately, but I do have a few more packages to take to the post office. Oh my gosh, I think the washi tape is here. Do you guys want another box to play with? Yes, it is. It's pretty heavy. Let's go ahead and open it because I am way too curious to wait. By the way, I got this from Alchemy. Trying to show you the holographicness of the sticker. There we go. Time for the big reveal. Are we ready? That was not, oh my gosh. I see them. Look, okay. So they do a ton of stuff. Definitely some ideas for future products. I've only done washi with them so far. And by the way, this is not sponsored whatsoever. I bought all this washi tape for my shop. Look at all this. There's so many options. There's so much tape in here. So I should have 11 different designs and 100 rolls of each, which would mean 1,100 rolls. Which one should we get out? Pink dinos? Okay. Oh my goodness. Look how cute these dinos are. I really love this big gradient bows. I might have to do an actual unboxing for this later to get the full effect of just how big this order is. Here's what we're working with. The sheer magnitude of washi. There's the 4 sample bags that have 11 different designs of washi tape rolls. Then every individual design should have 100 rolls. And this is never ending. Just package after package after package of washi. This one's so pretty with the gradient. All the dinos are so cute. I'm so happy. The gradient bows, absolute beauties. Ooh, the mushrooms are cool too. There's just so much tape here. Wow. Look at all this. Oh my gosh. I'll set them all out on the table so we can just kind of have an overview of all the different designs. Shameless self-promo, by the way, if you are not aware and you missed the previous video, my shop did officially launch. So if you go to www.sarahlynt.com, you can go ahead and check out all the products that I have listed. If you're waiting for washi tape and or the bow jewelry, It'll probably be next week. I'm thinking realistically. I'm not gonna rush around to do it this weekend because I do have some things going on. I wanna obviously get this vlog filmed and edited. So today's Thursday. I wanna spend a couple days editing this vlog probably so I don't sit and stare at my laptop screen for too many hours at a time. For the jewelry, I think I'm going to do some backing cards for those so I don't have to make my own. They'll look a little bit more professional that way. I'll definitely work on listing these as soon as I can though. I have to take more product photos. I have to redo my nails so I can get cute pictures with them, potentially holding them up. Plus I need to do that anyway because I have a really exciting YouTube collaboration that's gonna be on my So Craftastic channel within the next few weeks. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know what it is, but otherwise you're gonna have to wait. I wasn't kidding. Look, I already took all this out and I still have all these in the box. I'm trying to build a wall for my thumbnail, and why did I think that this is a good idea? Please, kittens, do not knock down. No. Oh, seriously? Don't move. Don't go by those. Jeez. These are all wrapped in plastic, by the way, so they're not gonna get kitty cooties on them. Seriously? Why did I not see that coming? I don't know if I'll even be able to use this thumbnail. I'm gonna try. I don't know if it translates well with all the plastic especially. I can hold up stacks on stacks on stacks. No. Washi weights. Oh, that actually is pretty decent. I think that means that I should be done. Let me introduce to you all 11 designs, and yes, I know I only put 10 out, but the 11th is back there. We have this light powdery blue background with 4 different colors of dinos. We have 6 pastel bow colors on this pastel pink. And then I think this one might be my favorite. This says one day at a time, and I think there's 4 different quotes that I ended up choosing, and I will roll it out for you so you can see that, and like in the pictures I'll have the tape rolled out as well, but look how beautiful the gradient is. I can't stop staring at it. There are pink mushrooms. Well, I meant pink background, but the mushroom itself is a rainbow gradient. Then these dinos, it's supposed to be a pastel yellow, but the yellow that I chose is kind of almost giving green vibes. So, yeah, I guess it's a cool yellow, and the dinos, of course. I love this one. Just one design with Stitches the bunny. So this one's cool because I took the broken heart patch from his ear and I included it as a heart in the pattern. So there's a black heart, a pink heart, and then that. Green mushrooms, I think these are really a vibe. I like them a lot. Bows with a yellow pastel background. And a really light blue background for the mushrooms. Oh yeah, and then, of course, we cannot forget dinos with pink. I almost feel like I did too much pink in this launch, but is that even possible? Because I have pink in that, pink in that, pink in that, pink in these, pink in that. So, and then obviously, you know, the bows have one pink. In this one, I was, I think, most curious about the quote tape. I really want to see this rolled out. What? Cat call? Oh, bye. Here she is. So cute, so beautiful. Let's see what we can do for you, Miss Washi. Miss Washi, where would this look nice? I don't even know. This is probably why he's hurt so often. Hey, is your paw okay? Look, you're holding it up. I don't know. Phoenix, do you not realize that your paw needs to rest? I'm not gonna overthink this. Piece of white scrap paper. Here we go. If you are ordering washi, each roll is going to come sealed in plastic like this. I gotta throw that away so they don't eat it. Focus, focus. No, you cannot take that. How did I know? So there's the washi. I don't know why it starts with a broken quote, but that one says follow your heart. This one says don't ever give up. All right, so that's where the pattern starts over. So it starts with one day at a time, and then it says you can reach your goals. Shoot. It says you can reach your goals. I know some people might think this is really cheesy, but this is what gets me through every single day. Believe in good things. In between every quote, there's a little star or a little heart. Oh, wait a minute. I don't even remember my own quotes because I have a sticker that says follow your heart. This says listen to your heart. I love both of them, but just to clarify. For this vlog, I'm only going... As I was trying to say, for this vlog, that's the only one I'm going to show close up. In the next vlog, I'll do some footage of me taking the product photos of these, and that means that I'll have close-up footage of every single design. So if the photos on my website are not enough after I get them listed, you can refer to that vlog, and you can see what all the patterns look like in real life, in real lighting, and rolled out. But yeah, I'll do the best that I can to portray them well in the images. Another thing I mentioned in the intro is that I'm working on more bow jewelry, especially for my next little jewelry collection. So I want you to keep in mind, these charms are not designed by me. So far I've completed 7 pairs of earrings. The necklace design is a little bit different than the silver ones that I posted in my first shop launch ever. So this one, it's on a gold chain, and instead of just having one charm in the middle, it has these 2 little ones. And I'm also going to do a black version, a white version, and a pastel pink version. Then these are going to be another necklace where I put all these little bows, the ones that are on the earring backings there. I'm going to put all those on a single necklace chain. And what was the other design? Oh yeah. So for these, I'm going to put those on a chain and make it into a bracelet. I was thinking of doing a toggle clasp, but these just are not the right vibe for the bows. These are too, I don't know, industrial looking. They're just not dainty enough. So if I find a dainty gold toggle, I'll put that on the bracelet, but chances are it's just going to have a lobster clasp. I'm not positive yet. Also, I have a cat on a moon charm I thought would be a cute necklace. Some scissors, very crafty. All of these are going to be single charm gold chain bow necklaces, so they'll be like this one here. And this is another one of the silver ones that I'll put on this listing here. So in the silver, I already sold the turquoise, a dark pink, and a white one. I construct all these chains myself. I take bulk chain. Oh no, Phoenix loves chain. I have to keep this stuff away from him. So I take bulk chain, I get jump rings, and I get clasps, and then I put those all together to form a chain, whatever length I want, and then I attach whatever charm, and bada bing bada boom, you got a bow necklace. Hello, sir. How are you doing? We're gonna do your update. So Phoenix went to the vet to get an antibiotic shot because, why? He has an infected paw pad. Yay! Just kidding. That's terrible, but he's doing great. He has been through so much in his 7 months of life so far. The vet says that he is an anomaly. Every single thing that he has gotten treated for, they have no idea how he did it. Usually it's just, oh, it's probably some sort of trauma because he was rough and hurt himself. But hopefully the infection will heal. The antibiotic that he got lasts for 2 weeks in his system, and I am checking his paw every like 2 times, 3 times a day. So like every morning, every night, I was gonna say. It's on this paw right here. We're not gonna zoom in on it because it's like deep inside the crevices. If you want to see a picture, you can ask me on Instagram, private message me, whatever. I'd be happy to show you. I just don't think the general population of viewers is going to be very interested in seeing something so gross. So gross. Phoenix, did you just get a shot? Yeah. So, he lost a bunch of fur. Let's see. He was stress shedding. Oh my goodness. Also, here's Muse. She is, oh, I was gonna say fast asleep, but I'm like, no, you're not, because I'm talking. I know you're just pretending. Hi, Muse. my health update. I showed this a few weeks ago. It might have been 2 vlogs ago. I don't know. But basically, I did a Dutch hormone test, which is a urine sample analysis. Send it into the lab and they give you the results of different hormones at a certain time in your cycle. So I am basically completely normal and quite ideal for the top hormones here on the screen, but when it comes to my adrenal glands, absolutely just tanked and nasty and out of whack. I am probably going to follow up with some blood work just to kind of confirm everything, I guess. I'm trying to do the absolute most because for the past year I have felt the absolute worst, and I know I haven't elaborated on that, but it's really not a fun story. So anyway, I'm finally starting to feel more human as the months go on, but it's still not great. I'm just gonna keep trying different things and hopefully one day I will wake up and I will not feel like a zombie. One day at a time, I will get back to a normal functioning human being, hopefully. Here's what I'm doing with my evening to wind down and relax. I have this bracelet I showed in the previous vlog, and it's a little bit big, so I'm gonna take it all apart and restring the beads. I'm going to leave a couple off so it'll be smaller. We're gonna take the scissors and snip it. I'm not worried or anything. I know how to do it. I want to put it back together in the exact same order, so I'm just going to take the beads and I'm going to lay them around the edge of this dish in the same exact order that it is on the string right now, that the beads are on the string. Yeah, that's not gonna stay, is it? I should be using that bead tray, but it's kind of occupied. This is a terrible idea. Using the inside of the lid of this container is working out much better. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take off 2 of these. Ooh, I'm gonna take off 2 of these brown beads. No, you guys were just napping peacefully, please. Thank you. Come on, this one's stuck. What's up with this? I'll figure out which brown bead looks better and I'll get rid of the other one. Not get rid of it, but just not include it. Oh my gosh, I just pulled the entire string out of here. Looking at this tree charm with bare branches, some people might be a little bit pessimistic and think, oh, it's dead, it's ugly, it's not blooming. But I see it as having hope and potential for a new season, because every spring, new flowers bloom, new leaves bloom, and it's the same thing for this tree. And I think even by restringing it, it's bringing a new season to something that already existed or does exist, and it gives hope that the new season can bring new adventures. No matter what it is in life that you're hoping that you get a new chance at or another chance with, I think that this is a good representation for that. So I plan on wearing this a lot to remind me that just because something has been, I don't know, not the most beautiful version of itself for a while, it doesn't mean that it can't transform into something even more beautiful this second time around. Are you trying to sabotage my bracelet? It is so much better now. I knew that there was something I forgot to share that I just did recently. A few nights ago, I just had an urge to make this piece. It popped into my head and I'm like, I have to do it. So there's a piece of scrapbook paper here. It's not connected to the canvas yet, but it's supposed to be the background of this heart that's hanging here. I had a lot of fun with this piece. I also spilled a lot of emotion into it, and that's what I really like about my artwork in the past. I don't know, I mean, it's been the past few years, but I definitely have been getting more in tune and even closer with things that are meaningful in the past year-ish. It looks so bad when I'm holding it up because the paper's not staying. Here's a better idea of what it's supposed to look like. I cut a hole in the canvas, and then I hot glued a couple of the pieces down. I put gold fabric paint around the edges here, and then I cut a heart, and this is the only thing, I guess it kind of is fitting, but the canvas got a little bit bent here. Anyway, I cut out a heart, as you can see, and then I sewed it with a needle and thread, and I have it hanging with some chain and jump rings. It's meant to have a little bit of dimension, so I think I'll be able to maybe put a piece of cardboard on the back and then have this be in front of the cardboard, so then there will be a little gap between the heart and the paper. And the chain, by the way, is attached to the back of the canvas with hot glue. Yep. So that's it, and this is what it would look like if it didn't have a backing. I don't really like that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Remember to live your life one day at a time. Don't get too overwhelmed. Don't take life too seriously, but still seriously enough to accomplish your dreams and be happy. I'll see you very soon in my next vlog. Bye!